Now the next tool we're going to talk about is the component tool. Here it says make component. So I'm going to go ahead and select here, and right here it shows that we cannot select that because this is already a component. And a way I can show you that is by right clicking once, and here it gives us an option to edit component. So that's one way we know if something is a group or a component. And another way we can tell is by going to our components here in our default tray. I'm going to go ahead and click that arrow, and here we see our list of components in our drawing. And here we have one right here. As we can see, this component is called Stacy. So if I click here, I could actually place another one of those components here. So some useful functions there. And let's go ahead and click here. And this is a interesting thing that components do, and also this is something very useful in future models, is that when you edit one component, it applies it to every other component. So let's say if I deleted that surface there, you can see that it will delete it in any other of those components there. So very useful when you're modeling. And if, let's say, if you wanted these to be separate, you can just right click and say make unique. So now if I went into this component and hit delete, this component is not affected. And here you can see right here in our list of components, it created an additional component. So, and I just added another one here, but this one is, let's see, this one is Stacy, I believe. Let's see which one we're dealing with now. And yes, we can see we inserted this component. So anything we do in those will be affected equally. Okay, and now this is the original Stacy there. So okay, so that's just a basic intro to components. So let me go ahead and minimize this. And I'm going to go ahead and minimize that too. So this is a default tray, and a lot of the functions here are also found in your large tool set. If you want to have this open, you can. I kind of like to keep my model clear as possible, so I may not use this all the time, but we will go ahead and leave that here for now. So now let's move into the next tool.